So here we are going to talk about the effects of the human activities on ecosystem. Exactly. Gutunda manam previous lessons lo kuda chadukunnam that there are some human interventions where we ourselves are spoiling our ecosystem and our environment. So అందుకే దీన్ని ఏమంటున్నామంటే మానవ కార్యకలాపాలు, రైట్? సో the human activities, ఆవరణ వ్యవస్థపై వాటి ప్రభావం. సో హౌ దిస్ ecosystem is getting affected by the human interventions అంటే ఏంటి? హ్యూమన్ చేసే డిఫరెంట్ యాక్టివిటీస్, మనంగా చేసే కొన్ని రాంగ్ యాక్టివిటీస్ వల్ల దెర్ ఈస్ అన్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఆన్ ది ఎకోసిస్టమ్. నౌ లెట్స్ సీ వాట్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ హ్యాపెనింగ్ హియర్. సో మనం ఎలాగైతే ఇందాక చెప్పాను నేను ప్రీవియస్గా కొన్ని చాప్టర్స్ చూసుకుంటే in lower sessions we learned that most of the ecosystem is getting polluted only because of some pollutions. So what kind of pollutions? Yes, adi water pollution jaragachu, soil pollution jaragachu, the land pollution avvachu, and major ga effect unnadi entante the water pollution, especially the fresh water. We know that when we go to the percentage, with respect to the percentage of availability of water on our the planet, that if you take 100%, and though almost we say that 90% is completely the water, our earth is surrounded with 90% of water. Aa 90% lo manakunde fresh water oka percentage 2%. అలాంటి ఫ్రెష్ వాటర్ ఒక ఎకోసిస్టమ్ని కూడా we are spoiling it. How our activities are affected? Just so for understanding that we are going to take an example of one of the freshwater ecosystem. ఒక pond తీసుకుందాం, fresh water pond as an example, and let's see that how our human interventions and their interactions and other activities are affecting this pond water. So we start up with the first one, that is story of Cholera Lake. Asali Cholera Lake ekkadundi? Now what is its speciality? And how this Cholera Lake now it is having a lot of demerits. Ee merits and demerits ela vachayi? Yes, so we say the first point about it, that one of the largest freshwater lake in our India is said to be as the Cholera Lake. ఈ Cholera Lake largest freshwater ఒక ecosystems తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే మన భారతదేశంలో Cholera Lake అందులో ఒకటన్నమాట. So where it is located? Yes, the location we say it is between the West Godavari and the Krishna district. So we say that this lies in the Andhra Pradesh state. Now we talk about the catchment of the lake. Ante enta amount of area nadi occupy chestundi ante it's almost 6121 kilometers square, right? This is the area which it occupies. Now the Lake Cholera, it helps in discharging of its water to the Bay of Bengal, excess discharge of a large amount of water to Bay of Bengal and to the twisty canals, that is called as Upputeru, which is 65 kilometers long in its area how it occupies. Okay, so we say that ante excess amount of discharge of water of this Cholera Lake anedi Bay of Bengal వైపు కి రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది. దేని ద్వారా? త్రూ ద ట్విస్టీ కెనాల్, దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఉప్పుతేరు, విచ్ ఈస్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ 65 kilometers in its length. Okay, next we say nevertheless this Cholera wetland almost it is said to be receiving a large quantity of nutrient rich sediments from these rivers. So we mentioned this large quantity of nutrient rich sediments from these rivers actually, right? So this is about the basic information regarding the Cholera Lake, which lies between the Godavari district and that is West Godavari to Krishna Godavari, between this West Godavari and Krishna district of Andhra Pradesh state. In November 1999, Government of India has gave its observational proof and said that this is said to be as bird sanctuary. This ante evaru ikkada? Cholera Lake. So Cholera Lake ni bird sanctuary kinda consider చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేశారు. ఎందుకు? Because it was said almost like 193 species of birds started arriving to the Cholera Lake, and various flora, fauna, some and more other medicinal plants are also started available in this area. So what happened slowly? There were a lot of migratory birds started coming to this particular location. So it attracted migratory birds from the northern Asia and then eastern Europe in the month of October to March, right? Almost duration low 20 lakhs of birds per year were observed. Just see, indakle starting lo unnanu merits anani. So what are the advantages of this Cholera Lake? Is first thing, it's the freshwater ecosystem, right? And it had a lot of planktons, phytoplanktons and zooplanktons. And second thing, by the help of the government of India, it was later considered to be as a bird sanctuary where almost 193 bird species అనేవి రావడం స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాయి. దాన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని మైగ్రేటరీ బర్డ్స్ అనేవి కూడా it attracted the migratory birds also to arrive to this particular lake. So this is said to be happening between the month of October to March, and till some even it is said to be becoming inhabited for 20 million residents of that location. And this sweet water lake, now it started getting polluted, and it was said from last 3 decades by having a proof from the which is revealed by these satellite pictures, and said as it decreased in its size, and also it is got lot of threats only because of the pollution. So ippadi varaku మనం డిస్కస్ చేసినన్ని కూడా మెరిట్స్ ఆఫ్ ది Cholera Lake, but now what is happening is the demerit, which has started. First one, decrease in its size. So a sweet lake ecosystem, it started decreasing in its size, and also it got lot of threats only because of reason of pollution. So this is how we now start with the word called as human interventions. Yes, discharge of lot of the organic residues, we say the effluents, right? Chemical effluents, like take from the agricultural effluents, like the chemicals, the fertilizers, fish tank discharges, and many other kind of harmful chemicals are slowly released into this lake through the help of small rivulets. Rivulets are nothing but a stream of water. దేని ద్వారా అయితే ఈ అన్వాంటెడ్ వేస్ట్ అంతా కూడా ఈ లేక్ లోకి రిలీజ్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది, డ్యూ టు విచ్ a problem of pollution started.